where you are.
Reach for the stars. You had a few.
Yeah.
Dump, 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 dump.
That gives me good and plenty.
Juicy.
I was trying to.
Did they say juicy again?
Juicy.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
Hey,
I think
That was horrible.
I think real R&B heads are gonna fucking cloud our
they are.
eyes,
But listen,
man.
who's the dude who be scatting? Is it Bobby? Is it
Bobby McFerrin?
Yeah, Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like want to go into like. Yeah.
I have no idea. But anyways,
You do
hi
know.
guys, we're back.
Oh, it's
Welcome
not always
back.
black.
It's not always white. You know who Bobby McPherson is.
It's definitely always some gray, and you
All
know
right,
I don't know who that is.
Bobby McFerrin. Welcome back to Great Matter
Bobby
Podcast.
McPherson.
I'm Jazz.
I'm Tony Davis.
I'm Wayne. Hashtag I'm Bobby McPherson.
Okay, and up there, guys, in that corner,
Yo.
you know him. Introduce yourself.
I'm here. Brother B, the producer, a.k.a. How Designs.
Yeah, man.
He decided to make a special a stop through.
Yo, what's
Today.
crazy?
I'm here to
What's
shake
crazy
some
is-
shit up. You know?
What's
sometimes-
crazy is that nigga look like he a part of the wall. Like he gonna reach down out the box. Sorry.
Oh man.
That's
Okay.
some ring
So,
shit.
so we're back. It's the 43rd episode. Last week we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got it all together. We know you guys missed us. I had a bunch of people asking what happened to the show.
Yeah.
I'll take that blame for that.
Oh no, but we're good now. Back up and running. Remember to head over to the site, greatmatterpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher. Email us at thegreatmatterpodcast@gmail.com to stay in touch and, keep doing the stuff that you guys been doing, listening and sharing and letting all your friends know about our cool show.
I feel like that big room in the kindergarten class that got the see-through window, and your parents can come and pop in on your ass. I don't want to fuck up. You be hogging the ball or something. Give me my shit. And then
You
We
having to
knocking on
look
the
to the
glass.
corner of your mama right there knocking on the window.
glass like.
What I told you about
Right.
sharing.
That's how I feel like our producer is right now. Like,
He had to come pay us a visit, get us in line.
word.
You know how it go.
So,
Y'all niggas straight.
first up on 60 Seconds of Crack.
Dope.
Stop eating fucking McDonald's. It's gonna kill you any day now.
No, really. I'm afraid. I'm afraid from 10 years ago, McDonald's.
Yeah. Did y'all see the video? It's a video going around on Facebook. I don't know if it's made it to other social media sites, but somebody took a Big Mac.
Like
and
a brand new out the box.
poured molten hot copper on top of it, and it just blacked the bun. They took the bun off.
And they started to
And
pour
they started to pour it on
burger.
the meat, and the meat didn't do shit. I don't even think the meat got black. Like the
It
lettuce
started to
didn't
sear
wilt.
on the top. But that's
The
it.
tomatoes, nothing. It did
There wasn't
nothing.
no tomatoes on it, but nothing else on the burger. It looked like unfazed. It looked like that Terminator shit. You know when Terminator meltdown? Like they poured that on a Big Mac and nothing happened. So it's a Terminator Big Mac. Fucked up.
That's disgusting.
That
Yeah,
means
it
your
really
body
is
can't break
disgusting.
that shit down.
Exactly. It's
Like there's no
indestructible.
way to refute like that McDonald's is bad for you now because like
Oh, you didn't know that?
Right.
well, like other times you can just be like, oh, they just doctored it and they said that it didn't do anything. But like this is like live action. Somebody's pouring molten on top of the burger and it's not doing
Hey,
anything.
you know what's bad about this though? That's probably the same for all fast food spots.
Oh, definitely. But that it made
Gee, thanks. I just had freaking one of the fast food places.
Wait,
well, I think Chick-fil-A is okay.
you weren't supposed to say they're fucking.
It was just a good thing. It was just a Big Mac because a quarter pounders is still good. Like, I'm good. I don't eat Big Macs anyway. So
This is horrible. This is horrible.
We're actually watching the video of
Right
this
now.
guy taking it.
Well, I was just letting you see it.
I'm gonna watch it later.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
right.
It's bad.
You're right. You saw that.
So yeah,
It's like
guys.
Satan on the bun.
So yeah. So look up McDonald's Copper. What is it? What did you
Just
say?
McDonald's Copper.
Just McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
Or Big Mac, and it's the first thing that comes up. It's disgusting.
Maybe the Big Mac is a new element on the elemental table. like, it's just
It's no longer edible. It's
Right.
something
It's
that
a-
you create shit with.
right. That's it.
Yeah, we got to figure something out. So Wendy Williams,
Why are you asking me
Was
questions like Wendy
on-
Williams harassing me and then get upset when I catch feelings?
Rap lyrics, bars,
Okay.
real rap raw on the Great Matter podcast.
So
all day.
So she was on a show. I can't remember what show it was, but they were talking about favors for your significant other. And she mentioned that her 13-year-old son walked in on her giving her son a favor.
Giving her husband.
Her husband a favor.
Whoa.
She-
goddamn, Jasmine.
That would have been a
Got
different
real
type
dark.
of show
Yo.
in entirety. Like,
Where the fuck is Chris
Sorry.
Hansen?
Her husband a favor.
So she got caught by her 13-year-old?
Her 13-year-old at the time giving her husband a blowjob.
Is that traumatizing for life?
yes,
I say yes.
I don't think so.
Well, you got caught?
No.
You were quick to... I don't think so, no.
Have you ever-
I don't think you're gonna be traumatized
Wait,
for
you
life.
You
Like
caught your parents?
it's
Dude,
just
I don't
like-
want to see that shit.
Have you ever been caught having sex by your like a relative or like an adult?
No.
I have,
please do tell.
and I won't.
You have
no,
to.
too late.
You have
No,
to. You can't
let's
mention
just
it
say
and not
Yeah,
talk
you already
about
started
it.
it up, man.
Let's
Keep it going.
just say that it's quite embarrassing.
No, not let's just say. No. What did happen last year?
No,
You had visitors over the house?
of course.
Hey,
not.
baby. Oh, shit. Go on now.
No, it's like I'm still living at home. And-
So you shouldn't have been having sex with your door
Yeah,
open
yeah,
anyway.
no, the door wasn't open.
He had his underwear
Like
by his
unlocked.
ankles.
Like
His
my
underwear on his
mom
ankles.
like pulled a like
Oh,
a
it was
like
your
a
mom.
she pulled like a kick door like bloop like fuck y'all doing right. Like literally, like you know how like you see roaches and shit scattered. Like, you be on the bed like, oh shit! Like immediate like cold red. Get those chains, get those chains off the door. The enemy is here. Yeah, like that.
So what happened?
I mean, she opened the door and then she closed it back. She was mumbling some shit when she closed it back.
Damn it, having
Right.
sex with my goddamn.
Yeah.
All right.
Put your drawers on, nickel.
What
Yeah.
would you do if you get caught with your pants down? Another rap lyric. Dog pound. Y'all remember that? No, you won't remember.
Like
DJ
what would
Easy
you do if you got caught?
No, it was a song. What?
Oh.
Yo, what would you do
If you, yeah.
Okay.
on
If you
WW
get
Balls?
So what did
DJ
you do?
Easy Dick.
What did you do?
Well, I stopped, of course.
You
Right.
didn't finish?
No.
Damn.
You already
So you got a
busted.
case of the blues.
Your dick went soft immediately.
Right.
Immediately.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Did your mom ever say anything to you?
She didn't have to. She opened the door.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
like,
like afterwards.
Afterwards, was she like,
Nah.
yeah, don't let that happen
It
again?
was just like,
I'm gonna knock next time.
So you
come
should have
to your
finished.
door.
no.
She left you to do your doing.
Right. She closed the door.
She didn't leave me to do
I would be
it.
mortified if my
How the
parents
fuck
walked
y'all
in
don't
on
tell
me.
me? Y'all ain't never been caught before.
Nah, I had girls in my house, but I wasn't in the act.
Your mom was happy.
But I was in the act.
You know what I'm saying? At least it wasn't a dude. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
that would have been horrible.
She closed the door and
Time
said, "That's my boy."
That's my baby.
That's what she was mumbling.
Our producer is crazy.
What'd you say? What you saw? Nah. Hey, so wait, what else did Wendy Williams say?
Yeah.
Now that was it. They were just she was
Oh, she was
just
just sharing
saying
it?
like that her son walked in on her.
No,
her
how old
son.
is her son now?
Well, I don't know. He was 13 then. So
Nah, that's not cool. If I gross.
Y'all can't lock the door?
Right.
Y'all can't lock the door.
I don't think
If
it's
I was
like,
at 13 years old, I would have slammed it over like, I can't believe this shit.
Fucking irresponsible.
Exactly, right. How irresponsible are you guys? Fuck, man.
Choking on somebody else's.
Right.
Only dick I want to see is mine. And I don't want your face. Bro, that little kid can't watch porn for the rest of his life.
So look.
He got that face like.
Can you imagine, like, at the breakfast table, like, shortly after, like, we're not having sausage, are we? 'Cause I don't want any. No.
Yeah, hey, you wash your hands?
Right.
Come
Exactly.
and kiss him on his cheek. Don't touch me.
that would be so awkward, especially if like the girl had to see her going out the door. Like, I'm sorry, Miss Brown. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She went through the back.
I would probably, if that had been me, I would never come to your house again. Like, that would have been the last time you ever heard from me. Like, that's so embarrassing. I'd have been mad because you ain't locked the door.
You didn't marry
like,
the girl, did you?
It comes with the territory, man.
Was it Misha?
Oh shit!
Wait, but mom.
I love her though. She gonna have my kids.
We's married now. You hear me? I said we's married now.
He running down the stairs with
Wait, so
with his
was it
pants
before
around
or
his ankle?
after the kids? Well, obviously not
before.
after, but
They was
before,
making it.
before the kids.
It's okay, man. Man,
Were you in high school?
No.
So it could have been.
It could have been like right after we had Zay.
So where was the baby?
I don't know. I don't know.
Good job.
Bad parenting at its finest.
No, man.
Good job, Mrs. Brown.
Good parenting at its finest.
You was trying to catch one in
it was,
between the nap time.
It was probably like, man, you having your first child at a young age, like it should be getting hard.
How old were you?
When I had Zay, I
Yeah.
was 20.
Okay.
Yo, Wayne, I'm proud of you, man. Don't let having kids stop you from getting it in. You know what I'm saying? You still a man.
The moral of the
F
story
that,
is, from our first episode, don't get caught.
In other words.
And that's the end of that.
So another woman who is catching flack for doing stuff for her husband, Aisha Curry, is catching flack for being a submissive, loving, wholesome woman and wife to her husband.
Wait, you can't be holier than thou and be and then be blasting her because she's submissive.
She's not holier than. Well,
No, not
you're
her,
saying these
just
people.
other- yeah, like-
well, so no, this is coming from the feminist community. They're
Oh.
saying she's a threat to feminism because she is like.
Put your hand down.
These are the same women who are supporting Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian being naked.
Listen,
But they're saying because she decides to go the other way, then she's a threat to feminism.
What the hell you doing?
My thing is, man, like this feminist shit, like
Feminazis.
listen.
that nigga said
Right. To the Capitol. Listen.
You see me?
yeah.
The feminist movement, no problem with it. You do what you want to do. But then, isn't it a little bit hypocritical when you're like, hey, pro-women, women's choice, and then the woman chooses to do this,
right.
and you're chastising her
Right.
for like, you're being way too submissive. No. You're objectifying yourself by not being, what the fuck do you care?
That's what I was gonna say.
Worry about what you got over there.
Worry about you.
What about what you don't have over there? Because most of these women are single.
They probably are.
Because I'm saying,
They're sick, man.
So yeah, you can't say I can do what I want and then get mad when I choose to do what I want. That's what Wayne is saying, and I agree.
I don't.
What kind of world are we living in where women are mad because someone said, hey, it's okay to still want to be conservative and be submissive to your husband and take care of your children and still have a career on the side?
The same kind of world where you can pour molten hot shit on a fucking hamburger that doesn't burn.
And oddly enough,
scary.
if you preface your statement with what kind of world that we live in, it's probably
Yeah.
some radical
It's
shit that's coming after that
probably some
anyway.
real
Yeah.
That kind of world.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you go ahead and assume it's fucked up. Yeah.
Well,
This is
Aisha,
over.
Aisha, I support you if don't nobody else support you.
Aisha, I don't know you, but hey, all I can say is, hey, mind your own motherfucking business.
Mind
and
your
let-
business.
mind your business. And let everybody else
Here we
do
go
it.
with the bad accents.
That wasn't bad, was it?
Shit
Yes.
was awesome.
yours was horrible and yours was kind of okay.
So you're the
This is my bread.
I am.
You're the accent aficionado
Of the gray matter, I am.
Do your best accent right now. Do it right now.
It's gonna be that South African shit. That's a go-to.
That is my go-to.
King
That's what I
Scotland
do.
ass. Go ahead, Forrest.
Y'all are some assholes. So that's 60 seconds. We're gonna skedaddle on into the topics for today.
Did you say skedaddle?
Skedaddle. That's
Don't
what I
ride
said.
no white horse. Don't you ride no white horse.
Don't you wanna
Some fine dancing you got there, Wayne.
Yeah.
This is why he's not allowed out of the house.
I should be purged. Brother Doomsday. Brother.
So
yeah.
that's great that you did that old school dance, Wayne, because you brought us to our first topic. It's a very thin line between old and nostalgic.
What the fuck that supposed to mean?
I'm glad she just wasn't pointing at me this time.
It's only because it's your birthday week.
I was about to
Right. She let you, I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you live.
I'm gonna let you off.
I'm gonna
this
let you live.
Fine. It's
Let
cool.
you go and walk down the aisle. It's fine.
Right. It's cool. It's cool. You got it.
Easy
You got
passage.
it.
But so where is that line in between the two?
A lot of people are very opinionated about what's old and what's retro, and like just good fine nostalgia, like finding something that you were really into and enjoying it, and then people just turning around and shitting on it, making you feel old as
You mean
fuck.
like my jeans?
Get him.
Come on, man.
I got boys in Atlanta.
My fashion dude.
Panda.
I don't listen to shit he said.
Listen, this is the thing. I don't know, like we rag on Jazz all the time because we're like, hey, you remember it? And Jazz is like, no. but it's like these subcultures of people who are like really into old shit who are like younger than you, like hipsters. They be like, they into that vintage shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So
But wait, but what's vintage now?
Right.
Like I look at vintage and I'm like, man, 1960s, man, I'm listening to Doobie Brothers. That shit ain't old no more.
Nah, because it's being remade.
No, old
And,
school,
like, coming back
old
around
school
and
now. Like we were
it's
talking
like-
about, like
Bow, bow,
what is
bow.
it? Old school Saturdays.
Yeah.
What are they playing at old school Saturdays?
Oh, that's
They
a good
playing
point.
like 80s and 90s stuff and some.
Make it last forever.
Yeah,
Man,
But that's not old school for y'all.
that's not old school for them, but
No,
it's
wait.
old school for me.
Number one, stop telling me what the fuck is old school to me. like number
As
one,
far as you go, is the 80s. Keith Sweat, Make It Last Forever.
that's old school.
But I'm saying like it's further back than that for you.
Is it?
The Isley Brothers.
Are you trying to make me?
No, I'm
28
for me
years
too.
old?
No, for me too. Like I know.
Come on, join
It's
my
like,
old ass.
right, like wait, it's like you talking to somebody and be like, no, further, further.
My sister made me feel so old this weekend because we were talking about yearbooks, like how thin their yearbooks are now,
Yeah.
and I was talking about how mine was thick. I
Yeah.
graduated in 2007. She was like, "Yeah, back in the day, their yearbook was thick," and I was like, "Dang."
Your face was like, fuck you, bitch.
phrases,
Fuck out.
phrases that will immediately make you question your age.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember when we used to do that.
I listen to that old school shit too. I like that. You look at it.
That's gonna fuck you up because you be like,
Man.
wait.
I told you what happened. Oh, pre-production. I told the story. One of my coworkers. What was the song we were saying?
Oh, the Usher shit.
The Usher.
Nice and slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
That's
old
not
are you?
old school.
Well, to her,
Okay,
it was.
to her it was.
I probably was like 10 or 11.
She was
singing that.
5,
Wait, how old is your coworker? 20?
23.
23.
She couldn't have been 5. Well, then that mean I was.
Yeah, you were young too, motherfucker.
Yeah, you was
Well,
8.
no, but-
You
were
was
8.
probably
You were
It's all
9.
based on age, though.
You 8 or
So-
9.
She was
I'm
8.
just saying, like, why was I like 9 or 10
she was
singing
8.
nice and slow? Like,
Right.
why was I singing that
that's
at
That's
9?
old school.
Right, and that's a perfect.
That's
point.
not old school, though.
Wait.
But
That's
That's a
old
perf-
school for her.
Exactly. That's a point. That's a perfect point. Case in point to the topic. Someone who may be 4 or 5 years younger than you is already talking about shit that's old school when you were 9.
When you were 9. And
The
to you,
concept
it was
of
like,
old school. Like,
It's gone.
Like when
Yeah.
I was 18, I could look at my mom and my dad and be like, "Oh yeah, this was the music that y'all listened to back in the 60s and the 50s."
That's
old school.
Right.
Now a nigga could be 25 talking about some in 1991. like
Exactly.
what?
This is how we do it.
Sha-da-da-da-da-da.
Wait, time out. Y'all laughing. That shit is fucking real.
This is how we do
Like,
it.
I get mad at
On a
people.
Friday night.
I get mad at people who don't know "Ready to Die." Biggie's first album.
Oh well, I don't know that,
Yo,
so get
somebody-
mad at me.
Wait, somebody
I
was
just
on-
don't know because I wasn't listening
Right.
to rap then.
Which is why you're weird. So, Jazz can talk about 80s fucking house music.
Yeah.
2000 shit, but for the 90s, Jazz was not there. I don't know, man. I want that.
Jazz don't really fuck with that real nigga shit.
She was
I
hanging out.
wasn't-
real rap rock.
Real rap raw.
I wasn't allowed to listen to like rap stuff. Like I only listen to what my mama listens to. My mama's heavy into house and R&B, like old school stuff like that. And we listen to that on repeat. But like my dad, he listened
That
to
shit was on. That's the 80s, man. That's old
he
school.
listened to like Teddy Pendergrass, and then every
Teddy
now
P.
and then he would listen to NWA. So I got a little bit of Dr. Dre and a little bit of Ice Cube, but like nothing else.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's like a nigga saying, "Let's take some Henny and mix it with some crowd roll."
Yeah.
like,
No. But you can't drink vodka.
right.
That's
I don't
my
drink
daddy.
that shit.
That's
You
my
can't drink
daddy.
vodka. You too young for this.
Yeah, right. You too young for
Pass
this.
that Henny. You can drink that, baby.
Right, go hit that.
Yeah, I can't listen to hip hop in the 90s, man. But NWA,
Well, no, I just like that's not what she was listening. Like I heard
weird.
what was on the radio, so like I know like the No Pigeons and like the
Right.
like Ja Rule stuff, like stuff that was on it. But like for CD wise, she only had like
So mainstream stuff.
when Ja
Yeah.
Rule becomes old school.
what would I be without my baby?
without you?
This is getting kind of sad, bro.
Kinda.
You know what I
And
think
who's-
it is?
wait, whose
Does
birthday
Your
was
coworker, does your coworker?
that's what I-
does
oh.
your coworker have older siblings? That's what it is. Me and the twins were talking about this too. Is that a lot of kids, like a lot of their friends, are the oldest of their siblings. So there's nobody above them to
To kinda-
give them
No.
that.
She
No
made
old
the-
heads.
But she made the statement, yeah, I listen to a lot of old school stuff. That's when I was just
It's
like,
old school
shit.
because she probably heard it from her parents,
My G-
not like a sibling. So like the twins and them, they listen to Usher and like all that stuff, but they won't think it's like old school because they heard it growing up.
I'm not ready
because
for
of
you.
us.
Don't have to call to be in this old school playlist.
Oh wait, when Maddie get like 10, that's gonna. Ooh, Daddy, I like that old school Usher. No, but her old school
I
is
might
gonna
put
be
it on.
yeah. That's gonna be
Listen,
old school.
That was that's gonna be me. That was a hard ass track. That's
I
like
had-
saying that was the jam.
I had my kids listening to
Old school.
Now that's old school. There's nothing
That was a
nostalgic
jam.
about that.
a couple of months ago. I
Talking
had,
about that was the jam.
a couple of months ago, I had my kids listening to Aquemini and Bombs Over Baghdad, and Maddie in the backseat jamming, like, and I was like, and she was like, "Daddy, I like this song." I was like, "Yeah, that's right." Keep watching. Like, and then she-
He had to brainwash his kids. Yo, you listen to my music,
right? This ain't new. This is good music. This is good music.
now?
But no, man, like I was like, you know,
Start
last
shaking
week.
and shit.
Last week was the anniversary of Biggie's death, March 9th. And you know, a lot of
What's up?
people
Wait,
doing.
what's up with you motherfuckers? Keep talking about death.
I mean, you was talking about Ready to Die.
Come from death.
That's true.
I haven't said that in a long time.
You haven't, but it's true. You just brought up Ready to Die. So,
It's
like,
the
people,
name of an album.
a Biggie album.
Okay.
So,
Everybody died in March.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. It'll be quick. So people were doing like these musical montages on their
Can we
social
bring
media.
the mood up?
Right.
Talk about all this
People
death?
was like doing like musical montages on their social media, like repping Biggie, playing their favorite Biggie songs and shit. And some chick was on my social media and was like, "Yo, is something going on with Biggie? Why everybody playing this Biggie shit?" And I was like, I immediately was like, "You're under 25." I already knew like you have to be under 25. There's no way that. I'm sorry.
Wayne was like gritting his teeth and everything. You already know he had
Yeah,
to
you know,
correct
I
her.
did I had the side
Yeah,
eye
you
like.
did.
Did you correct her?
Yeah, you
No, I
want the
didn't.
choker.
And you were real snarky about it too. 'cause
No,
you
I
were a
just
dickhead.
looked at it
Everybody
twice.
thinks I'm mad. Everybody thinks I'm me. You a real dickhead when you.
Sometimes I am.
It's not
Always.
It's not preview. They're
So I guess we could say
It is
that
trailer.
nostalgia. It's not really old unless it's like old and nostalgia are like one and the same.
Right.
Because nostalgia is just a feeling that you have, like you're happy about
Right.
old things.
You're reminiscent.
Yeah. So
Right.
they're one and the same. There's no difference in between the two. But old is when you trying to bring them bell bottoms back from 12th grade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's old.
It was 9th grade.
Dang.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You was wearing bell bottoms in ninth grade.
They had wide legs. It was pretty big.
Yeah. The Jinko jeans?
Yeah, you remember them Janko shit?
You don't remember those? The grunge area. The grunge era when it first hit.
No, she doesn't.
How old was I? Probably a seed.
You were 6.
Not even born.
No, she was a seed.
She was 6.
Early
She was 5.
90s.
94.
Oh, that's when my mom was putting me in plaid and the leggings, not the leggings. They was
You
like,
weren't even born when Skids was out.
you know, the leggings
Holy shit.
or the pants that had the strap that go around the bottom of your foot. The lasso pants. That's what I was wearing back in 90.
Oh,
in
stirrups.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
those kind of pants.
I feel like we was playing
What is that?
$20,000 pyramid.
It was like
You know, in the
pants.
pants and they loop over
Yeah,
your foot.
it was
and then
pants
you put
that
them on
had
and
like
you put
a-
your shoe on. And,
yeah.
I remember them.
Stirrups.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
You remember
Yeah.
those? That's what I was wearing back then. And then the shirts, the big shirts with like all the jewels, the bejeweled shirts.
You had bedazzled?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had
bedazzled.
bedazzled shirts. Yeah, that
Wow.
was that time.
She was on QVC hard as fuck.
Hey. Oh. Let's go. Hey. Oh.
So, in the same line of things, being old or nostalgic,
Right. If we have any old listeners, they're probably pissed at us.
y'all are old too.
If
so-
you are, you know what to do. Write into the show.
Yeah.
Let us know how you feel. What's good question to end the segment? You know, how old?
it's not the end of the
Oh, I'm
segment.
sorry. Excuse me.
No, we're just transitioning, bro.
He ready to get out of here.
Old ass.
I'm sorry.
Rushing it along.
So, like Wayne was doing, why don't we let good things marinate? Like, why don't we allow them to last? Why do we, like a hot 16 is hot for 16 seconds?
Man, that
Oh,
shit was
wow.
good. Man, why you listen to old shit?
Straight
that shit was
up.
yesterday.
In this day and age, yeah, it is.
It's,
Or like-
it's due to the times because we in this like 15 seconds or less, information age. So
But how do you...
everybody's
140
just
characters.
moving at this
Yeah.
fast pace because they get information so fast. So once one thing goes, it sits. All right, cool. What's next?
Yeah, but
Like,
you
you're
remember
taking
how
everything
hot...
so
You
quick.
remember how hot 0 to 100 was?
0 to 100 real quick.
quick.
So
Yeah.
with the radio stuff, I think like for me it gets old because every station is playing the
Playing the
same,
same
song
thing.
at the same time in the same order
Because everybody got the same playlist.
all day.
Right, all day.
Like I can go to 103, they playing 0 to 100 in the first like in the 0 to a minute mark. I go to 107.9, they at like 30 seconds to
Right. It's
1:30.
overlap,
Like,
overlap,
it's like,
overlap. And then 92 the beat is catching it right at the end
Exactly.
and
Oh, I see what you're saying.
starting. Right.
But, I mean... I still look at The Matrix like it's a great movie.
Because it is a great movie.
Right. Some people will look at that and be like, fuck is that old shit? Some people
Right.
have never seen The Matrix.
Which is crazy.
I saw it. I didn't understand it. But again, I don't watch movies for understanding. I just watch them to look at the screen.
Every time you say that, it boggles my fucking mind. Like, I'd be like, okay, straight. All right.
She's just watching colors on the screen.
right.
Just
Just
got many color codes I can pick
yeah,
out.
like, oh, they
If it's not a
said-
romantic comedy, one of them Negro movies, she ain't thinking.
You're such a jerk. Why does it have to be a Negro movie?
We should make a Negro movie.
We can.
And what we gonna call it?
Negro movie.
Not another Negro movie.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't got Taraji
It's gonna be called
or
Nostalgia.
Kevin Hart, or if we got Morris Chestnut,
Do we
That
have
sounds like
only
a-
5 black
Paying
actors?
attention.
You a lie. I watch all kind of movies.
Okay, we're not gonna do this. So
I was gonna let it go. I was
five,
like, yes.
no, I mean we might,
Name it.
we might have 8. We might have 8 now. 8 male, and then like 4 or 5 women.
Name them.
Dasha's coming up in the world.
Who?
Dasha Polanco from Orange is the New Black.
Couldn't recognize her. She could bump into me right now.
Has she been in anything?
Other than Orange is the New Black.
Right.
Yes,
Anything
she has.
What has she been in?
She
Cinematic.
she was in Joy.
Oh, Oh, was she?
Yep, she was in Joy. She,
But you know
she
that was
played
an
Joy's
Oscar,
best friend.
That's an Oscar movie, so not only 5 people saw it. Oscar movies don't.
Well, she played in Joy. She's gonna be in The Perfect Match, and she played in some other movies before she was on Orange Is the New Black.
Okay, that's cool.
Haters.
That's one. I'm not hating. I'm happy.
Viola Davis.
That's television, but okay.
No, not television. She's been in a lot of prominent fields over the last.
Kerry
But
Washington.
not as big as she is in television. The same way with Kerry Washington.
But
She got
she-
TV money.
Oh, they
Save
got
the
money.
Last Dance used to be my favorite movie.
That wasn't her movie. That was fucking.
It don't matter. She
Julia
was in it.
Stiles. Oh, we just
Was
talking
she
about
the
movies?
principal?
No, she was a dance.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Viola Davis?
No, we talking about Kerry
talking about
Washington.
Kerry Washington.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
The baby.
man. You made
He
it
said,
an
was
old
she the
conversation.
principal?
I was like, wait a second. Yo, you know what I didn't know Viola Davis was in until like 2 days ago? Antoine Fisher.
Yep.
don't
She
know.
was the lady that raped
She was-
him.
No,
re-
she wasn't.
no,
she
she
was
wasn't.
his
No, she
mom
wasn't.
at the end of the
yeah.
movie. She was like,
She wasn't nigga.
You want something to eat? like nigga, I ain't seen you in 28 years. Like, do I want something to eat?
All I want is food.
I'm straight.
Yeah, we
But
got-
yeah, it is the times. Like I think because we're spoiled, we can get everything that is at our fingertips.
Literally.
So it always has to be something new.
Right.
Something new. Something new.
So
Something
the
new. Like,
old is really just the not so new. Like it's just like it's not
Right.
even like it's like at Christmas. You know how kids run through gifts, and by the time you get to your
Yeah,
last
yeah.
gift, you can't even remember what the fuck you opened first.
Yeah, but that's just terrible.
It is.
But that's where I only have like 5 or 10 things that I really, really like.
Well,
why
that's
when
you,
I,
though, Tony.
When I make it, I'll still enjoy fucking pizza. I'll enjoy my car because I won't jump to the next thing. I only have things that I'm into.
it's just savoring things. Like
Yeah.
you know that age old saying. People be like,
people just don't appreciate stuff.
right?
Yeah.
Kids don't know the value of a dollar, and they were saying that in the fucking 20th century, and now the 21st century.
Unfortunately, they were right.
Yeah, they are, and they still are. Like, they still are.
They still are.
Even growing up,
Value of $1 is a lot over in Mexico.
Word. 17-1.
listen.
Jamaica too.
We just haven't been there.
What was crazy though is 10 years ago, I think it was like 23-1.
Yeah.
So
British pound is
value-
like $23 to 1 peso. Or
It's twice the American dollar.
the other
yeah,
one.
the pound is.
It was like 23.
No, I mean I was just comparing it to the dollar. Sorry.
Yeah, how we go from Mexico to USA to London? We just
I just know because when we were out there, they were telling us a different convergence. Is that
I think that's
convergence?
Fuck it, it's right. If you guys got a problem with it, right
Currency
into the Gray Matter podcast.
let's just
Currency
say
exchanges.
I think you're talking about the movie.
Convergent, right?
Yeah.
They were telling us
the last of the Divergent series.
all the different ones, and American money was it was British, Canadian, American.
I don't know.
We ain't
about
got no
Canadian
weight.
shit.
Canadian was more than American out there.
No, it was like $12. It's
Canadian was like $18, Barry.
I might give
You
a
You mean
fuck. They
18
tell it for
pesos?
18 pesos.
18 pesos.
Oh, you mean to them.
Yeah, to them.
right again. So, listeners, like if you just look it up on Google. Just Google it. The conversion.
Or
rate.
you can take our word for it.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah.
Right. I was there.
they
He
got-
was there.
I just came back.
She was there, and he was there.
Don't pay attention.
Man, she
to
got a heat stroke. She don't remember nothing. I
that.
was
She was
there. I remember.
drinking.
This is why relationships don't marinate long. Because niggas always want to be right.
Always right.
Until I'm not.
Right.
And then I'm still right.
Right. Probably.
So
Yeah.
speaking of relationships,
Yeah. It's this meme on social media going around, and it's got Beyonce picture, which I found very odd in itself. I got bars in the line. And it says something like, what is it? Can you pull it up, Jazz? I can pull it up.
you supposed to be ready.
I was supposed to be ready. I'm sorry I wasn't. But
Why you ain't ready?
Yeah.
Well, as long as it took, you better look like Halle Berry or Beyonce.
All right. Okay. I got it, Jay. Way to go. It says, remember, it doesn't matter how much you think he likes you. He doesn't like you that much if you're still single.
Because I'm saying,
And then the caption at the bottom says, from an anonymous person, this is what I say all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all single until we are
Can you
not.
read a little bit faster?
You sound like a retard.
We are
Ladies
all
and
single.
Sucking everything out
gentlemen.
this message, man. I'm just like, what is going on here?
Sound like
We
well.
are all single until we are not.
Basically saying,
So
ladies,
don't-
quit acting
Hey,
like
don't
y'all
interrupt
in a
me. Don't interrupt
relationship
me.
when y'all just hanging out.
So don't try. See, I lost my place.
Hey, Welvin.
So don't try to request a relationship. listen,
No.
listen.
When you.
Don't do that. That's not nice. So listen. So don't try to request a relationship. And then-
Today, Junior.
And then there's a quotation around it, and it says,
Wayne, it's over.
"It's not over. Let me finish."
140 characters.
Hey Wayne, I'm gonna let you finish. But the Great Matter Podcast, the best podcast of all time.
ever.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, it's just saying like,
We'll be out of here by the time you finish.
Why did you
I should
read
cue
that
up some
so
of that wrap it
slow?
up music.
I know. Give me the damn. Give me the phone.
no,
Give me the phone.
it's okay.
Wayne,
You know what?
you was reading like, and today is
didn't wanna fuck
the
up.
day that
Sound like
we
Mr.
say
Rogers.
hello. Like,
Hello,
Won't you be
everybody.
my neighbor.
I'm just gonna sip my water. That's what I'm
Why
gonna
is
do.
every podcast got that one dude that read like shit? Everybody come to the playground and see the gray matter.
so,
It is real fun.
so what Mr. Flight Plan was trying to get out was just basically quit acting like you're in a relationship when you guys are not. Like, you're still single. There's no title. There should be no expectations.
Yeah, you got it right.
Sheesh.
Keep going. Just
You
keep
got it.
going. We got you.
You know, just go with the flow until somebody say, "Hey, you with me? Okay, I'm with you." Or, you know, they say, "Want to be my girlfriend? Want to be my boyfriend?" Like,
People still say that.
until then, I don't know, because
That's old.
That's their old shit.
I don't know.
Let's be nostalgic.
Just don't ask that no
You know
more.
what I need?
You won't be my girl.
I think there's just like a mutual thing. Like, I think people just be like, "Yeah, this my lady, this my dude." Like, that's how it was with us.
I know that my lady would talk about my reading.
She gonna be like,
Why you tell that story about us being naked in front
"You
of your
old
mama?
slow reading ass bitch."
Y'all get caught up in that title bullshit.
Yeah, right. Say that again.
Just
Say
let
that
it
again.
rock, man. You just end up being the girl that hung in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So listen,
After you made
what is relationship activities? Like, what does that mean? What does that translate to you?
The girlfriend and boyfriend experience.
Like,
The
if we
girlfriend,
going out,
what is that?
Holding hands and shit.
that courting BS, man.
That
All that
thug talk.
courting BS.
Holding
Yeah.
hands and shit.
if you going out on dates,
You want to sit next to me?
if you acting a way when I'm going out, like say you want to come see me and I'm like, "Oh no, I have plans with my friends," right?
Mm-hmm.
And you feel a way about that, or you get mad because I say I'm going to go hang with another dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. We're not together. Like, we just be cool in it. We ain't going steady.
We just yeah, with the Rocco. That might
Listen too much Rocco.
Listen, that might make a nigga nut up. Fuck you mean?
Ladies, do that because it's like the minute that y'all feel like they trying to play y'all to the left, when they try to like come over and then you're there on your time and they got time for you all of a sudden, hit them with that.
You know what?
And
you
see
just
what
did?
they change up real quick.
You know what you just did?
Jasmine,
You-
what the hell are you talking
Listen,
about?
you know how Wile E. Coyote be standing there waiting on the road runner, and the nigga just lit the dynamite. He's just waiting on the lit. Oh, okay. We about to blow up in my face.
Don't try that shit in Atlanta.
Don't try that shit.
Don't try that shit in Atlanta.
Talking about some yeah.
Women have options just like men.
You guys hold the cars. You just turn them the other way so we can see them.
so that's
we
what
know
I'm
it-
saying.
Folks, it's a meme out
What
there.
options do y'all have? Let's go over this. Y'all have no options. Y'all keep thinking when a dude talk to y'all, he's available. Man, y'all crazy out your mind. He got a girl. Yes, that's the problem with these girls, man. They keep thinking.
And the
if a dude-
misogyny continues.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
Probably
talking
has
about?
two of them.
If you talk
I
to a
got
dude and
two
you say, you got a girl,
Girls.
he says
One
no,
for the
that
load
nigga's
and one
lying.
for the plug.
Yeah.
Say that again.
If a woman asks a dude, and you got a girlfriend, and he says no, that nigga's lying. He got at least 7 bitches that like him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to know that women do this shit too.
Come on, man.
They do. Women.
It's
do
an
do
even
that.
playing field now.
No, it's not. You motherfuckers cheat all the time.
y'all
That's
do?
what I'm saying. That's what
Y'all
I'm
do
saying.
cheat.
Like the same thing guys are doing, women are doing.
And we're not talking about like cheating and relate. We're talking
Because
about
my thing is
cheating
that
on
whole
the
like
numbers.
going back to what I was saying, that whole relationship activity. Because women will be like, "Oh, I like you so much, and you're just so great," and then you be fucking another nigga while you going out.
Right.
This nigga taking you
you out.
This
Exactly.
nigga take you shopping.
Right.
This nigga take you to places that you ain't never been before.
That's the problem, because they take our time. You know what I'm saying? Our time is precious.
Yep.
That's all they want is our time.
That's it.
It's
And your money.
No,
If
no,
you
no.
minimize that, don't give it to them.
No, they want to take the masculinity. You want to
They
see
want-
if I
they
can
want
get
that
it.
too.
I want to see if I can fucking make him bow down. Some women are like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
they'll
they
say-
want to
yeah.
faggot you up. And then if you allow them,
Some
they
real
will
man
leave
right
you.
there. That's some real man right there. Yeah,
You
that's a
man,
That
he
nigga
going man on
he
y'all
man on
ass.
Don't
Going
listen
man
to
on
him.
y'all
You guys
ass.
will be in the doghouse.
I'm already sleeping on the couch. I'm fine.
Hey, y'all got nothing to lose, man. What's wrong with y'all?
I'm trying to get some new shit.
Right. Right. So all I'm saying is that I understand, the caption to the meme, but it's just like, yeah, it's a lot of gray there. It's a lot of gray there. You can't just be like, oh yeah, you not single. You only single until you not. The fuck?
Well, so I know a lot of women, like, and this was new to me. Like last year, like I met like 3 or 4 women who were like, "Oh, I'm single until I'm married." So how are you gonna get married if you're single until you're married?
So
like,
they
She dirt dogging until she say I do. She still. She probably invited the 2 niggas she was fucking.
What
to
do
the
we call?
wedding, just in case you don't walk down
And
the
what
aisle.
do we call those? Dog assholes.
Dog.
Y'all dog assholes. And that is not, a derogatory term.
Yes, it is.
To you ladies, because we call
not
it's,
all of them.
it's dog ass niggas out here too.
Yeah, but that's some real fucked up shit.
I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a
Man,
dog.
we
I'm a
animals,
dog.
man. Embrace it. You a damn savage.
Why you ask? Exactly. That's what I'm about to say.
So
That's
then
my
I
shirt.
was gonna say,
Why you ask?
My question is,
Because
why
I'm a
is it
savage.
okay for men to just be like, "Oh, well, I'm a man, so accept it"?
Because
we
we're not the
are.
ones crying
We-
about it when we get crapped on. I mean, some dudes run out and kill people, but I'm just saying.
And slap a bitch
Yes.
quick. Slap a bitch clean out.
Choke a bitch.
right. Gotta shake a bitch. like, yeah.
But
it's just
like if you're cool about it, I mean, you
we're
get
not
over it.
condoning.
Like, that
Listen,
shit,
we're also not condoning domestic violence
not,
at all.
We're not.
But it is real out here, people. I mean, like when you play, just like it's crazy women out here. You had God rest left eye, but she set a nigga house on fire.
That shit was not cool.
He probably deserved it.
See what I'm
That's,
saying?
see,
You see what I mean?
It was his fault. He didn't know how to control her crazy. That's on him.
The thing about it is, that's the only kind of way a woman can really get to a man is through his possessions. Because y'all don't care about her.
So if he
That's
tossed her,
not true.
If he tossed her into the fire, listen, you got a lot of motherfuckers that push and keep pushing.
was
And
he
then-
there? He wasn't there
He
when it
wasn't
happened.
there, but if it was my house,
Women are smart.
if it was my
Yeah,
house,
she's smart.
she
'cause
was far
'cause
gone.
You want to know why he wasn't there? Because she had an option. Because if he was there, he probably would have smacked the mess out of her. What you doing with this lighter and this gasoline, girl?
What you doing with a
You know
pile of
better than
clothes?
this.
So what you got on, is that flammable? What do you mean? Is it flammable? Don't worry about it. Let's find out.
Yes.
1,
So it's okay. It's okay.
2,
3. 3. So it's okay for her to burn down somebody's house, but it's not okay for him to be mad about it.
I didn't say it
So
wasn't
if
okay
a guy
for him to be mad.
if a guy gets caught cheating, it's okay to fuck a bitch shit. If a woman gets caught cheating, it's not okay to whip her ass.
Why would you put your hands on her?
That's uneven. That's
uneven.
Because
You
I
mess
didn't-
with their material things.
I
Why
didn't
would you
she
put
didn't
your
put
hands on her?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheaper
What?
to fix a broken nose. It's cheaper to pay for my fucking.
Not if you in jail or not if you're dead.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I didn't say killer.
Oh Lord
No,
Jesus.
I'm saying the man dead.
Barry, can you put some music on?
We don't endorse
What kind of shit is
endorse
this?
abuse.
Why would you hit her because she burned your stuff? Like what?
You can't.
Because she cheated, you're gonna punch her?
No, I'm just saying. In a great divide. I mean, it's not okay for you to just go off and start fucking with my shit.
Right.
Yeah, but
'Cause
I'm
you
not
don't know
putting
how
my
I'm gonna-
hands on you.
But you
And I'm not burning your shit.
That's true.
But I'm not putting my
But
hands on you.
I'm not burning your
So
shit.
basically, you
keep
can
your
fuck
hands.
up everything around me, but just don't touch me.
No, that's my shit.
My thing is, if I don't touch you, you don't touch me.
If I don't burn your
care.
shit, don't burn my shit.
Straight up.
That don't matter. It burn my stuff back. That's the
No.
best.
No.
That's
No.
equal retaliation.
No.
No, see what I'm saying? Burn my stuff back.
Because you know what right.
See,
You just said-
I let them do it. They could do that because I'm better than my stuff. She can't get another me. She could get all my stuff to get rid of me, and she won't be mad or whatever. But I'm gone. I'm good. I could rebuild. After she hits that second level of being mad and burning your shit up, what else does she have? Nothing. 'Cause she's gone.
Herself.
Yeah, be by yourself. Go ahead. But guess what? Y'all women, y'all can't embrace misery like that. We can.
That's what
Y'all
I
gonna
was
be
saying.
miserable for the rest of y'all life.
Stay away from my shit. If you can't handle it, don't.
Oh, you see that breathing?
Pretty
she's
soon.
she's trying to figure it out.
Pretty soon, there's gonna be.
Why you yelling in the mic?
Pretty soon, there's gonna be technology for that, so we won't need y'all anyways. I'm just
All right,
saying.
go ahead and
Wait.
desensitize.
It's going there.
Desensitize your pussy.
It's going there.
Go ahead.
They already do it anyways. That's what vibrators and stuff are for anyways.
But y'all not gonna get no pleasure.
It don't matter. It's working for somebody now.
It's gonna be a drone, man.
I'm pretty sure. They got the toy doll. They got the toy dolls. They got like the molds of stuff. It's only
give me-
time for like some.
What do you mean it's only time? I already called this shit, man. We already either in the Matrix or a Terminator. Once they fucking high level fucking of thought, it's over.
They probably gonna make a robot that go like this.
They already kind of got one.
Oh,
Listen,
And
so,
you
It's
tell
like-
me
it's
you gonna
just
sleep
like
with a
a-
robot that goes like this.
I'm not saying me. I'm fine by myself. Y'all know me. I already say I'll be fine by myself. If you gone tomorrow, I'll be okay. I'll still be breathing. I got my family.
Oh, it's like that. Let me smell your fingers.
That's good, Jasmine.
Let me- oh gosh,
That's
such
good.
And she did it
Embrace
too.
that.
Oh, freak ass.
so listen, I
But
just
don't think that if you leave a dude,
Did we
he
just-
won't be okay either.
If y'all motherfuckers break up on this podcast,
I don't
I'm gonna
care.
kick both of y'all ass.
there will be no.
We're not breaking up.
Man, this is good.
We have this conversation all the time. And I always tell him, I'm gonna leave your black
I'm
ass.
talking about our list. It was a good skit, man. We was doing it.
That was this.
Oh,
very
y'all thought
theatrical.
we was for real?
No, they probably y'all
Nah,
niggas
this
ain't
is
going
good,
nowhere.
man. What you mean?
We hear this shit all the time.
Don't tell me I getting nervous.
They over here shaking in their boots, Barry.
Yeah,
fuck
think
up.
about it. If
Y'all
y'all
fuck
nigga,
up.
Way sweating.
yo, Wayne, like nigga, think about it, man. What if
Y'all
she
fuck with my
was to leave me
podcast.
today?
I was.
I'm just 5 bodies away from being okay. You know what I'm saying?
$5.
One.
Two.
Oh, 3?
That one didn't count. That one didn't count.
That one didn't count. That one didn't count.
You
Do
got two
over.
that don't
Do
count.
over.
Look her eyes.
The first two don't count. The
You
first
see,
two-
you see that emotion that's coming
already
out right now?
which is why she now want to burn your shit. That's what I'm saying. You can't handle it.
I'm gonna burn his shit.
See,
I don't care.
Let her burn it. Yo,
I don't care.
I get some gasoline, some matches right now.
nah, we need. To
I'm gonna
burn
take
that.
my stuff out the house first.
Oh, you see?
Right, so
And
that
then
means
I'm gonna burn his shit.
premeditated shit.
Of course, you gotta plan it out right. Yeah. Anyways,
This ain't gonna be the Force 48. Okay, ain't gonna be none of that
So
shit.
what
this
happened?
tape is
I
not
don't know what
admissible
happened.
in
what happened
court.
I don't know what happened.
This tape is not admissible in court.
So they were talking about, hey man, I told you, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, do you know Nato Jacobs?
Right.
Do you know Nato Jacobs?
Just Jay Jackson.
You don't know Nato? I don't know Nato.
All right, guys. So we're just gonna agree to disagree on that. We
Man.
do have
You
some.
just empowered a lot of fucking fucktards out there that are already crazy.
So let them be crazy by
Yo,
themselves.
I don't know how we start talking about God, moon, quasar.
Wayne, you good over there, man?
He's sweating.
He a little warm over there, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all niggas went across the world and back.
Who's that? Menace?
Right, no, boys in the hood.
Hood.
Yeah, sun, moon, stars, quasars and shit. Because if God was a bitch, like he was like, what? Why I gotta be a bitch?
Because that's what you want.
Yeah, because that's what you are.
So
That's an old school movie.
We
Yeah.
got 2 questions, 1 update, 1 new one. And the update is from our good friend Anonymous, the best friend who slept with the other best friend's now fiance.
Oh shit, what's up?
So
You talking
That's
about
what I'm
AKA dog asshole?
Dog ass.
dog asshole. Yeah.
That's what I'm going. Shit.
Yeah. Yay! Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So she says, thank you guys for sharing your thoughts on my dilemma last week. After marinating on what you guys said, I decided to remove myself from the situation. For 3 years, I've tried to show my friend that her boyfriend was no good. She's caught him cheating. He's come home with hickeys, etc. But she decided to overlook it.
And you still fucked him?
I guess I figured if she knew he would cross the line with me, then she would see how foul he was and leave him. No, I know that now I know that she will leave me in the dust and stay with him. She's been my best friend for years, but as I think about it, we've outgrown each other. We've grown further and further apart because I don't know this person she's become. Yes, I'm sorry as shit for sleeping with him, but I honestly had the purest of intentions. Thanks, guys, for calling me on my shit. I don't know how I'm going to break it to her that I don't want to be her friend any longer. Any suggestions?
Just tell her you slept with her dude. That'll stop all that shit.
Well, I'm guessing she wants to leave that part out so she can still stay with the
Cause she a
boyfriend.
dog ass hoe.
Well, she's trying to let her keep the relationship.
Does that shit work? Wait, I'm gonna ask this. You just spoke for most women. Does that shit work?
I wouldn't be sleeping with my best friend's boyfriend, number one.
Don't answer the fucking question.
Does what work?
Your Honor, can I treat the witnesses hostile?
You can't approach the bench, my brother.
Does what work?
Does that excuse work for you?
What excuse? That we've outgrown each other?
Pick one dumbass excuse.
Yeah, that excuse does work for me because that's happened to me where like I've had friends where we just aren't on the same like.
But for the same reason, she's trying to trying to justify why she fucking
That
slept.
sounds like
But no,
Donald
what I'm
Trump's
saying-
that sounds like Donald Trump's PR person coming up on the podium and being like, you know, Donald Trump, all this stuff that he's been saying, he doesn't mean any of it.
But we're just we're strictly going like if I was her friend, right, and she's just like, yeah, we're just not friends anymore. Like I would just take that for what it is. I wouldn't go any deeper than that.
Fuck their friendship. Their friendship is a sham.
There was
She's
it
full
wasn't
of shit.
No, but you're asking, does that excuse work for me? And it would work.
Not that's not an excuse. The other bullshit, the reason why she did it, she's still trying to
Oh
justify.
no, that's some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
she's still
stupid.
trying to justify why she did it. I figured if she thought that I fucked him, then she would get her head straight.
I figured that if she saw that, then
Really
she let
was
us
thinking
go
like-
and then we can go and be together. That's really what
That's
she
what
wanted.
she wanted.
She was like, what that mouth do?
That's what she
Right.
wanted.
That's all she wanted to know.
all she
Right,
wanted.
right.
You know
like-
what probably happened? She probably talked to her friend about how good the
Of
dick was.
course.
Probably.
I mean, after he cheated,
Exactly. Say it one more time, Tony.
She talked to the friend and told her friend that fucked her dude how good the dick was, so now she want to figure it out.
in addition to that, she's
They might as well just had a threesome.
Wait,
that's what she
wait,
should've-
wait. In addition to that,
That's
she's
what-
witnessing him cheat repeatedly and her being like, well,
So
I
why
can't
did-
leave him.
right, so why does she need
gotta
to-
know?
Yeah.
She got to know. Why you can't leave the dick?
Yeah,
I gotta know.
I got to see what that.
I got to know.
So what are we telling her to tell her friend?
You wanna ride? Oh, her? I'm
Move
not
to
telling her
Utah and
shit.
become sister wives and get this shit popping.
That's what she should do. Stay friends and be like, yo, I want to get in.
God bless and good night.
Because apparently they messing with got enough to go around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He got enough love.
And she's
for two
still
bitches.
right, and she's still marrying him, and you still want to fuck him.
Hey, you need to get you a hobby. That's all that is.
So we need another update, Anon.
She's mad because her pussy wasn't good enough to turn him.
It could be a plethora of things. The fact of the
That's
matter
what she's
is
mad at
that-
because now she can't be friends. She was friends when she was fucking him.
You think they fuck more than once? That's the question. That's the
I
question.
got you now. It's just like bribing a player in college. Once I get you, I got you.
Right.
What you gonna tell on me, bitch?
Right.
We both gonna
I'm
die.
the pro boss.
And you gonna go
no
before me because I've already fucked around on this
Right.
bride.
Ain't no telling, bitch.
Ain't no telling, bitch. You
Right.
caught. He probably taped her ass too.
Right. Go ahead and tell her what you did to me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell her what you did to me.
Go
ahead.
Remember that thing we was talking about in the kitchen?
Right.
Tell her.
Right.
She
You
gonna say
remember
shit.
right here on this carpet right here? See that stain right there?
See what I'm saying?
Yep. Go ahead, tell her.
Yeah.
That's so horrible.
It is.
It is. That's why she should.
Anon, we need another update.
Anon,
So
stop
send us
trying to
another
justify your
update.
bullshit, man. Just
Hey.
say you did some fucking dog ass hoe shit. I've done it.
Maybe you really just didn't want to be her friend anymore, and this was your out. Maybe
You could have
that's
just
it.
said, I don't
They
want to be
never
your
was
friend.
friends.
Yeah, they never was friends.
Ever.
I don't know.
Listen, there's a couple of my homies. We're not friends, but there's a couple of my homies. They've had girlfriends that I ain't even gonna lie. If I caught those chicks right now, it's going down. And we got a rule. Don't
Slipping.
Oh, they were bad as fuck. I just had this conversation. Like they were, if you put them in any room, name the star, they can hold their own.
Damn.
Badass motherfuckers. He ain't lying.
The real WCWs.
They can hold
The
their
real
own.
WCWs.
So, question number 2.
2.
Why don't people date anymore? It seems like every guy I meet only wants sex. I've decided not to have sex with anyone until I'm in a committed relationship. Is that so bad? It's not like I'm saying we have to wait for marriage. I'm just so sick of being fuck buddy and having meaningless sex. I want a deeper connection with someone who wants to know me and not what I can do for them in the bedroom. Is it so wrong that I want more than just to fuck? Ugh. That's what she wrote. I'm ready for love and I'm ready to spoil my king, the one that God has for me, but I refuse to give up my body anymore for male attention. Signed, a woman who's done with meaningless sex.
I'm going last. If I don't know this person, I know somebody exactly like this person. We probably all know somebody exactly, but I have a few female friends that said this.
Well, I say just don't have sex. Like when you meet these guys, let
Cut her
them
mic
know
off.
what it is.
What is she waiting for?
Hold that question. Hold that question.
Hold it.
No, like just don't have sex until you're ready. Like if they force you to do it, then they're not for you. Like
Just,
it is what it is. It worked for me. It worked for Sierra. She got a ring. It worked for
okay. All right.
enough
of that.
This is entertainment.
Make
Let her
good.
keep talking.
It works.
Who here believes that any of them chicks didn't do anything? Maybe not sex. Thank you. Thank you.
By a show of hands.
Speak up. Press a button. Blink your eyes loud.
Yeah, for the folks who are listening
Nobody raised their
and watching
fucking hand.
live.
All right, shout out to my boy Patrice O'Neil. Sex ain't all I want if that's all you got. You know what I'm saying? So that's how dudes build first.
Man, that's why I told you
If
to wait.
dudes, that's how we build. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't. Even in a doctor will give you a sample of a drug before he give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't be selling an implied product. You know what I'm saying? Let me sample it first, see if I like it, and see what else you got. And then you hook them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. But if she don't want to give it out, then that's on her. But let her realize her vagina is like bread. You know what I'm saying? It ages. You know?
Wow. I'm not gonna go quite that far, but
Tony was thinking it.
to what's this young lady's name?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. To the young
To
lady
all
out there,
ladies who think this way.
It works. Don't listen to these bullshitters.
Can I interject?
Tony and Wayne. Tony and Barry.
I think.
Wait.
Listen.
You and Barry share similar views.
I bet you get your hair
Again.
messed up tonight.
I bet y'all won't.
Face smashing.
I bet y'all won't.
Listen.
I ain't going to work tomorrow. I'm sleeping on the couch just so I can wake up.
Break it down, Wayne.
To the fella's point, yes, you are in a realm where you feel like all you having is meaningless sex. The fact of the matter is, you keep putting yourself in these situations. You don't have to do that. In addition to that, though, know that for you, there are consequences. You know what I mean? You want to live a celibate life. You want to do this. You want to wait for your quote unquote king.
She's not saying never. She's just saying
Right.
I'm not doing it at Jump Street.
Right, and I
Don't
understand.
say what you feel now.
I understand that. But the fact of the matter is that nothing good comes easy. So if you're gonna wait for it, then wait for it. Don't complain about it. Don't be like, well, I'm tired of having meaningless. Well, don't have the meaningless sex then. It's as simple as that.
Come on. I'm gonna just jump. You keep talking. I'm jumping on his.
Yeah, like just don't like what you're saying. I get, but then it's almost like you're implying that it's not your fault. It's their fault that you're fucking them. Like that doesn't make any sense.
But that's what Jazz said.
Right. I understand. Like if you don't want to do that, then fine.
Time
don't
out.
do that.
But why is it meaningless?
Again, right. What
Wait.
makes it meaningless
What
to
makes
you?
it meaningless?
Probably because they meet, they have sex, there's no more meat. That's
Time out.
probably it.
That's not.
Wait,
that's
But
not
that's
meaningless.
her fault, though.
That's not meaningless.
That's not meaningless.
but if it for her,
It's short lived.
Yeah.
but it's not meaningless.
it means nothing to her because it's not given. She's trying to meet somebody, and in the course of meeting that person that she's trying to meet, she's having sex, and then it doesn't go where she wants it to go. And so instead of just looking at everything else, she's equating it not going somewhere to the sex. But if that's what she truly feels is the problem, then take it out the equation. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
Which we get. Which no one can really argue that.
But
I'm gonna come back.
But in the words of a great pimp, she misguided and undecided. Because at the end of the day, she's trying to test herself while she's testing other men.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then trying to blame sex on that.
On that.
Like, oh, I'm tired of having meaning. No, you tired of not knowing what the fuck you want.
Because they don't know what they want.
If you don't know what you want, don't blame it on meaningless sex.
Because we just didn't meet and got into bed. Now, it can happen.
Right.
It can happen.
If that was the case, a whole bunch of niggas is raping you.
Right.
Right. Like,
say it
no,
again.
I don't. No,
Say it
I don't
again.
want. Oh, okay. All right.
Say it again. If
Like,
that's the
I
case.
understand what she's saying. She's tired of having meaningless sex, and sometimes sex can be mundane, but it's not meaningless.
It's not meaningless. And it may not be meaningless to everybody.
Right.
Maybe you just didn't enjoy it, didn't want to have sex with old buddy anymore.
Right.
Maybe it was just like, if you think that he left you because after he got you, then you're probably bad in bed.
It's not even that. The
I'm just
problem is women
fucking-
don't want more than one joint inside them. They just want one special one attached to the dude they love.
We're gonna be serious.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. But if that's the case, I don't think that this person sounds like, and like I said, I know a couple people that said this. You probably didn't have sex the first night. So it had to be something where it wasn't meaningless at the time you were doing it.
Right.
So he made you feel great. You felt great. So it wasn't meaningless. It was meaningless, like you said, Jazz, after you didn't get the end game you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But that doesn't make it meaningless.
Because to your point, if we hear this story and visualizing it, I'm seeing a young lady walking. You know, she's living her life. You know
Is she
what I
walking
mean?
like that?
Yeah, she's walking. She's living her life. She's seeing guy A, and she's fucking guy A.
Right.
And then leaving guy A. Okay, and then sees guy B. Ooh, fucking guy B. And then leaving guy B. And then seeing guy C and fucking guy C.
Right.
Right. Versus what you think is happening. She's meeting guy A. They're having, good conversation.
Yep.
They're interacting.
They go on a couple of dates.
Right. They go on a couple
No,
of
they're
dates.
not. She's saying people don't want to date. They just trying to get
Time
to
out.
the sex.
So that means you gave it to him.
Yeah.
So that means you didn't want
But
to
that's
date.
what I said. I said,
Right.
stop having sex.
No, and that's what we were saying. We were
How
in
do we know
agreement
she
with
don't
that.
she don't want to stop having? She's
Right.
having a good time.
She could only be giving us her side of this
Yep.
shit. What
She's
you-
selling what dudes
You know
is
what?
buying.
Whoever wrote this in, what was your relationship? How long did you talk to these guys?
What's the duration of
What's
time
the-
between?
that's what I mean. Yeah. From the time that you met them to the time you had sex. Why did they say that they stopped wanting to see you?
I feel like if that person was in this room right now and she would be talking, she'd be like, "Oh no, I mean we fucked," and then Jazz would be like, "What? So wait, you fucked?" And then you met somebody else and then fucked them the same week,
Right.
like,
Now you make me look stupid.
now you making me look stupid.
Jasmine changed her whole story after that.
Right.
Nah,
Now I
I
gotta
just
side
be
with
like, bitch, do you want to have sex or do you want to have a relationship? Which
Right.
one is it? You can't have both.
Right? You want to have relations or you want to have a relationship? Right? Pick one.
Because if you stop, let's just say we're going to give her some fair credit.
Right.
That she's just not out fucking.
Yeah.
That means you're probably dating these guys.
Right.
You're some sort of way.
Serial dating.
Yeah, you're probably dating them. What was the thing we talked about earlier? The boyfriend and girlfriend experience.
Right.
You're talking to them on the phone late night.
Got you.
You doing XYZ. You have to be talking about other stuff.
I dig it.
So that means you are in a relationship. It's just not withstanding.
Right.
Make sure that it's a relationship and it ain't a bunch of bullshit being fed to you because
Man,
niggas can do that too.
You single until you
I
ain't.
speak as someone who's went through that.
Man.
And how'd that turn out?
I stopped having sex, and now how did that turn out?
I hope
It turned out pretty
I
good
hope
because
the
you're
guy in
learning.
the top corner fucking just come down with it.
See what you got?
I'm gonna fluff your pillow before I leave, just so you can. No, but yeah, if you want a relationship, I wasn't ready. That's why it's real good. Hey, baby, hey, you need some ginseng?
I hate y'all.
The root.
Nah, man, stop.
The root.
Stop fucking having sex. I'm with you guys on that one though. So if you want a relationship, you probably got one, but then you probably want to be like, oh, let's get married and like not do any of that.
Problem is she's not getting the relationship she wants.
Right.
Yeah, she's trying
Stop
to control
correlating
it
a good relationship with sex. And vice versa. Like,
exactly.
just stop.
Exactly. Like, if you enjoy it, but then don't do it like just willy-nilly.
You gotta bring more to the table than just sex.
And Jasmine, stop giving these girls too much credit, man.
No bullshit.
That's your problem.
She is 50% wrong.
Jazz is the...
Matter of fact, she's more than 50% wrong because she's the one complaining.
She is. Not you, Jazz.
No.
The girl.
Whatever. Anyways, I understand where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. Just stop having
Well,
sex.
we need...
And stand strong in what you believe in, and then...
Well, then just stop having sex, and then you don't get nobody. If you do, you do.
That's what I said.
But that's not a relationship then.
But no, what I said was when you meet these people, if you tell them you're not having sex and they immediately back out, you already know then they wasn't really trying to be that for you.
Jasmine, she might not be willing to take the L like that.
So then that's what I'm saying.
That's
then
on
you
them.
don't want to not have
Then
sex.
I feel that. I feel
Right.
what she's saying.
And
Like,
are they intimate at all? Are they touching? Are they? You know what I mean? Like if you like somebody,
I mean,
you
not
just don't
having
pull out.
sex doesn't mean like not being intimate with
So
somebody.
I get that. So do you think, like I said, out of all the people that you named earlier, you think that they went or are going through their relationship, Russell Wilson and Sierra, without doing anything?
wait, so they running up to the diving board and stop it.
And stop.
and run it back.
Nobody believes that. You better,
The
you better
her
do something
problem
else.
is, it seems like all she's throwing out is just
It's
what
just
more
sex.
do you got? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She just putting sex out there and thinking that's gonna keep
It's probably
that's
the way that she's meeting these people. She probably meeting them at a nightclub
Nah.
or
It
something
don't
like
matter
That-
if it's
that's-
a
it
nightclub.
don't
It
matter.
does
be at the
matter where
cleaners.
you meet them at. When you
could
meet
be at the
somebody at the
cleaners.
club, the only thing that's at their mind is who I'm gonna get to take home
I can,
tonight.
see, I can see a girl in the mall and I look at her like, she might be
We're
good
men.
as heck.
And don't
Like,
look at
it
us
doesn't
as wrong talking about why guys like, all guys want is sex. First of all, when you meet somebody, I don't know about you people,
It's a
but
difference in like setting what's
Physi-
implied.
physical attraction is what starts it.
Yeah, true.
Body language.
But it's a difference in setting what's applied. Like when you meet somebody at the club and you go home with them, or you meet somebody at the club, 9 times out of 10, nothing meaningful is gonna come out of that.
What? Yeah, no.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
what do you consider meaningful?
Something more than just sex.
When do you cross over to sex?
You think something meaningful comes after 2 in the morning?
That's what I'm saying. So
No,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm
that's what
saying
you're
if you're
saying.
meeting somebody in the club, then that's not nothing that you
You
want.
can pull an Andre 3000. That just mean I know what she want in life.
Right. No.
So where do you go from there if you're talking to if you're courting this chick?
You have to change the way that you meet people, the way that you let people approach you, the way that you let the situations go, period. Like, you have to take the control in the situation.
That's just
and
like-
not let the situation control you.
I agree with
But
that
if
because
you're-
that's just like saying you are the energy that you put out.
Yeah.
I mean, because I've gone through this, like I
Yeah.
said. So if you're dating a chick and you don't do anything, but you're just hanging out and talking, well, now we're just friends. So if you think that I do want sex. I mean, that's part of.
I think a great relationship starts as friends.
Yeah, but after you do the friends thing, then what?
Then it progresses. She's not saying never have sex. She's just saying, I'm not about to go. She's tired of meat, sex, bye. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
She's tired of
like,
nigga bending their ass over and
But
fucking.
that's her only hook, and
Right.
that's the problem with most women. That's their only
What else
bait.
did
so
you
that's
do
why
it.
I said you have to change. You have to change that.
So
That's
how-
what I'm
so-
saying.
so how
I'm
do you
saying
change
that.
it? Answer. How do they change it?
Better go.
I said she has to take control of the situation and
How?
change the approach and like stop.
Shit. Listen, start planning shit. Go out on dates. Fucking converse.
So
Like you just can't meet, or like Wayne said, you just getting raped,
and the Money Bros,
or you raping him.
they had a good point on our YouTube channel. They basically said
Speaking to the microphone.
men are gonna do what women allow them to do.
Boom.
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Don't miss that part.
That's right.
Yeah, so if you got for your money,
So that's exactly what I just said. She just
Yeah.
need to take control of the situation.
you better have a better conversation game. Learn how to
Yeah.
play video games. That was
Take
I don't-
control of
you
the
know what?
situation.
Again,
but you're not giving suggestions.
Back on the
though.
other side of the coin, even if we saying she got good conversation, you know, she a stand up chick. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
hold out until I get it.
Right.
If that's what I want,
right.
then I'm saying
And that's
I
what
as the
I'm
guy.
and that's what I'm
Right.
saying is don't give them the option of taking it straight to sex. Take control of the situation.
Now, if you
Okay.
get weak in your endeavors and
Right.
you feel like you need
If
to
you
get
feel
it,
like you
don't
ready,
be
then
mad.
go for it.
Yeah, don't be mad because you made that decision. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe
Right.
that's what's
when you make
happening.
that decision, go
Yeah.
for it and enjoy it.
right.
Now
And let it be that.
And let it be that. Because you
Now,
can't control that. You don't know if he's gonna stay.
Right.
But don't try to say it's meaningful after 2 days because
Yeah.
that ain't it.
Yeah, because that ain't
Right.
it.
And that's all that we was
Yeah,
saying.
that's your fault then. Chick.
Right.
That's your fault.
We all been saying the same thing in circles. Y'all just trying not to give me no credit.
I got your credit.
What
You
else?
just trying not to come to the
You
dark
got
side.
you got credit. It's just because you know how to build. But you go. Your problem is you giving them too much credit.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to guide them, trying to lead them to the water. They just don't want to drink.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if you can lead.
Please.
Because
Listen.
from my understanding, they can. Ain't that right, Jasmine?
Listen, hopefully it
Yeah.
ain't that water and Flint.
Okay, let's go back to a previous episode.
We were talking about in a man and woman relationship, not
well,
women
this is
helping
a man and woman
not
relationship
women
we're talking
helping
about.
women.
We're talking about relationship right here. When it comes between the sex, you're talking about man and a woman. That's a form of a relationship. Let me
You're
Google that and
talking
make sure.
about helping someone decide on what they need to do. I'm trying to give them advice on what they need to do. That's a woman giving another woman advice.
Okay. What part?
all giving them.
I want to hear your point of view of when can she take it to the next level? So it's no longer meaningless.
Whenever she feels like it's going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like we've been on a few dates, we have good conversation, whatever. From like this, like y'all said, from this it sounds like it's meet, talk one day,
Right.
and then like the first hangout they having sex.
Is
like
this the same chick that fucked a friend? Because this sounds like some shit she do.
something like right. And she like, no,
Somebody
my
top
friend
rope
man.
So now that I'm not with my friends dude anymore,
Right.
I'm just having meaningless sex.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, make it stretch it out.
Anonymous.
Maybe for you, a week is long enough for you to know if you like. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
depends on her. But don't let it just be you meet them day one, you hang out with them day two, y'all fucking like it can't be that.
What if they want
How-
is
how-
enough?
How you gonna tell her
I
what's doing
know,
her body?
I
Like
know.
y'all know if y'all
But
want to sleep with somebody.
clearly, clearly, what she's been doing ain't been working.
Right, and from
so
what
she
she's
gonna keep
expressed-
doing the same thing.
But she's holding-
then she's gonna get the same.
But she's
results.
holding pussy hostage, and she, like you guys said, she has nothing.
But it's not
else
even
to bring.
holding it.
She has nothing.
It's
else to
not
bring
even
to the
holding
table.
it hostage if you change. Like dudes, when you first meet dudes, if they start talking about sex immediately, you already know what they're looking for.
I'm into sex,
So
I'm
take
like-
it out. For me, we're not talking about sex. If I'm not trying to have sex with you, I'm not going to talk to you about that because why would I bring that's teasing?
Well,
Why would I
Jasmine,
sit here and
that's
talk
you.
to you?
But then the dude
So
would take that
if
and
y'all
just
are
move
asking
on.
for my opinion or what I would tell somebody to do, is that not what I'm supposed to
There
be
you
saying?
go. I'm saying
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you. But now
How do you give advice when you're not giving it from your point of
Jasmine,
view?
that's good. But now don't give them too much credit. This is all you. But not everybody's gonna take it and embrace it the same way and say, okay,
So then don't say it at all.
Well, no, that's just
basically.
advice in general. You know,
Exactly.
people are
That's what I'm
only gonna
saying. People,
take
some
what they
people gonna
want.
take it, some people won't. So
Some
that's
people
just
gonna take what
saying,
they
don't
want.
give advice. Period.
Listen, most people out here like sex. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but it don't
So
have to be. It's not life. It's not end all be all.
What else do you have going for you?
See, you're the problem.
I am not the problem. You
You're the problem.
Cite the example of what I am the problem.
So listen,
Because you just said, well, what else do you have going
No.
for
Let's
you?
just be honest. Like, we'll take it back before the heavy technology where I can reach my friends back home in a push of a button. Mm-hmm. Right. We'll take it back to where your neighbors were 2 miles away.
right?
When you worked, you come home, you want intimacy. It doesn't have to be sex, but you want intimacy.
Right.
So what do we live for? We get nice shiny shit to get the woman so we can be together. Okay. After we've conversed and you've turned me on, well, physically, then mentally, even back to physical again, well, what else are we living for?
I think
we're looking to not die alone.
But it worked differently back then because
You just said that was the problem.
The
We're looking to
technology and stuff wasn't there, so you had to take the time to get to know the woman. And women also had more self-respect for themselves back then too. So you have to take all those things into consideration in that scenario.
But it's kind of what I'm saying is, what are you really looking for? Like, you're looking to have a companion,
right?
In all aspects, right? Well, both aspects. Friendship and intimacy.
Right.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's all I was saying. It sounds like, all I'm thinking about is sex, but it's not. Because after sex, then what do? We've talked about this before.
Your friends.
Exactly.
But the friends should come before the sex.
You should be, like, I think Wayne said it. You already know if you want to have sex or not.
Yeah, you do know if you want to, but it
something.
doesn't, you don't have to act on it.
I can't say friend should come before the act. It's friend should come before the act, but if you don't.
The act of, not the thinking.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So once you establish that, what else do you have in life? Say if money was no issue, you would want a companion. That's it. That's what you would live for. So that was my point.
That's still just like mentally, not physically. The act of
both. The act of is the easy part.
Yeah,
and that's what we talk about. That's the easy part. But when you do that, that's not the end game, but it's part of the end game. It's part of the companionship. Hey, this is, like you said, this is my friend. We go on dates. We do this. We go have walks. We talk.
Right.
That's it.
But you heard all that stuff that you said in between? You can't do that day one, day two. And you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that you should, but you better do it before you figure out that he's sorry in bed. Because then you're going to be like, oh, girl who was like, oh, my husband sucks. And after 6 years, this shit is terrible.
She was probably celibate.
And
watching a bunch of porn.
She was probably good. Like I said, she was probably good, and he was probably celibate. And he sucks in bed, and she was like, I need a
She knew what she was getting into before she
should have thought about that.
Aisle.
And that shit wasn't that good. Now she pissed off.
Anyways, we will be on this topic for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
We definitely could.
Better write back in too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm be leaving shit out. Like,
Meaningless Sex and Anon, we need y'all to write back.
We really won't need nothing from Anonymous no more. But Meaningless Sex, we want to holler at you. Anonymous,
Stop making excuses for why you're a dirtbag. Just be a dirtbag. Jazz calls me a dirtbag all the time.
Don't make a motherfucking smoothie.
So thanks to our producer, our misogynistic producer.
You love it.
That you love.
Barry.
You love it.
That you love.
You're the yin to his
yeah.
yang.
Huh?
You're the yin to his yang.
Nah.
Oh, now you
ain't no yin and yang. Thanks for joining tonight.
You're very welcome.
Nobody believes your bullshit.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
My co-hosts, Wayne and Tony. I'm Jazz, and we're out.
Thanks.
Yeah,
for saying my name. And leaving me out.